Municipal election races are heating up in 105 communities ahead of the May 14th vote. In the provincial capital, a political hot potato from a few months back has now re-emerged. As CTV's Nick Moore reports, it has candidates for mayor on the defensive.
2 weeks before Fredericton votes to either re-elect or bring in a new mayor, and attention has shifted from what happens in here to what happened here, Phoenix Square, right next to City Hall, where the Occupy Fredericton camp stood for nearly 2.5 months last fall, until it was torn down by city crews 3 days after New Year's.
Real legal questions have been raised about the way that the Occupy Fredericton shelter was destroyed.
Julian Renault is one of 3 Occupy demonstrators who filed a small claims lawsuit about the camp's dismantling, listing items they say were damaged or went missing afterwards, as well as claiming violations to their freedom of expression. The 3 are asking for $15,000 altogether, but Renault says this is not about getting money.
I mean, when you sue, you have to sue for money, or it's just considered frivolous. But we pledged to donate that to charity.
The lawsuit names City Hall, the city's director of public works, as well as current mayor Brad Woodside, who's campaigning for a record 8th term as mayor. Woodside was not available for comment today, but his Twitter account makes it clear that he's not impressed about the legal action.
I don't think it's a good way for them to make their point.
Matthew Hayes, the challenger in Fredericton's race for mayor, is also answering questions about the lawsuit. Hayes organized a speaker series under the Occupy banner, but says he has nothing to do with this lawsuit.
The only people who I hear saying anything about this are about 5 or 6 people on Twitter. And, when I go door to door, I'm hearing from people who have real issues.
Regardless of whether or not Occupy does become an election issue May 14th, the camp garnered plenty of attention nationally after it was one of the last camps left standing. So any legal action here from the demonstrators could make this whole saga, depending on one's perspective, even more notorious or distinct. Nick Moore, CTV News, Fredericton.